Music is the medicine of the mind. Research says people who go to more concerts are happier and healthier than people who don't. Music has been shown to decrease the release of stress hormones and pain relief by releasing endorphins, neurotransmitters that block the pain. There are many reasons as to why I love concerts. I have had the privilege of getting to see many of my favorite artists live in concert, and for me it has been extremely special because of how important music is in my life. A lot of people tend to think of concerts and immediately think about how expensive they are, but I truly believe the experience is worth the expense. Here's why. First of all, the pre-concert excitement. For most artists, the tour is usually announced a few months in advance and the tickets usually go on sale shortly after the tour is announced. Buying the tickets itself, it's all an experience because sometimes they sold out very quickly, so you have to hurry up. But in the end, nothing beats the amount of excitement that you feel after you buy your ticket. You spend months counting down the days until the event, planning your outfit, imagining the perfect set list, and planning out how your day is going to go. In my personal experience, the concert atmosphere is one of the top reasons as to why I love going to concerts so much. From the moment you arrive to the venue, to waiting in line, taking your seats, during and even after the concert, there is so much energy and excitement going around. What makes it even more exciting is knowing that everyone is there for the same reason you are. Hearing hundreds or thousands of voices screaming and singing along with you to every song, and seeing the glow of the cell phone flashlights light up the venue are sights and sounds that you will never forget. There are two kinds of events, and each experience is very different, because if you go to festivals like EDC or Corona Capital, there is expected to be a lot of people and you need to consider going earlier because of the traffic, and also check a complete guideline to know what is allowed, among other things. On the contrary, if you go to a concert in a small venue, it's very likely that the band or singers are not that well known, and therefore there are fewer people. Also, it's a more intimate experience because everyone is closer and usually the sound is better. Another reason is being up close and personal. Most venues will have general admission tickets for shows, and this typically means that people will rush in when doors open to be as close to the barricade as possible. Being so close to the stage means you will have a perfect view of the artist. It also means more pictures and videos, and even having a chance to catch anything that the artists throw into the crowd after the show. About 2 years ago, I went with a friend to a concert and we arrived like 5 hours before it started. When we entered to the venue, we were in the first row, but people started pushing each other and after 2 hours it started to get hard to breathe and you could barely move. And about 20 minutes before the artist came out, my friend and I couldn't stand it anymore, so the security guys had to take us out. We were carried and then taken on a wheelchair to an exit. After that, we came back to watch the show but from a further place. The anticipation leading up to the concert. Finally, the day of the concert has arrived, and you could not be more excited. The feeling you get when the doors to the venue finally open and the line starts moving is an amazing one. When you finally get to your seats after getting merchandise or something to drink, time until the show starts seems to go by so slow. But talking usually helps calm the feeling of anticipation and helps time go by tremendously. About 30 minutes before the show starts, there is an opening act with the purpose of preparing the audience to be more receptive to the main artist. I find this very cool because other artists make themselves known and can later become main artists and have their own show. Another great thing are the memories that you make. When you're not dancing, singing, and screaming along to your favorite songs being played live, you get the chance to take some pictures and videos. Taking pictures and videos of the songs that mean the most to you means that you can have them forever, and it also means that you can have them to look back on whenever you're feeling down, need inspiration, or just want to watch again. In addition to that, there are also the memories you created with your friends or people you have met there, and a lot of the stories to tell about what you all lived and experienced together. And if you get a physical ticket, you could start a collection of them so you can look back to all the shows you have been to. Another reason is finally getting to see them after listening to them for a long time. I first discovered the neighborhood when I was in 8th grade 6 years ago. and I didn't get to see them in concert until 3 years later. Whether you've been listening to a band for years, months, or even weeks, when the day that you get to see them live finally comes, you feel overwhelmed with so many emotions. You can't believe that it's finally happening, and that you're finally listening to all those songs you've danced around in your room. Most importantly, you can't believe that they're real and that they're standing feet from you, performing the songs that you've loved for so long. And finally, the after-concert reflection. This is commonly known as post-concert depression. You may feel sad and miss that night while looking back on your pictures and videos for a while, but that feeling of sadness will go away when you remember all the good memories that were made that day. Music, like anything, is about connection, and people are always seeking for that. Concerts are the perfect way to achieve it because you get a feeling of belonging and you get to truly be happy and enjoy a little bit of what life can offer for some hours. And I think in general, it makes you value everything more. The experience of going to a concert is one I would suggest to any person. Some people hate them, some people love them, but concerts are a sign of support to an artist who has worked their whole life to achieve their dreams, and just that unreal and magical feeling you get has no comparison. Thank you for your attention.